Hold on, I'm sorry. I'm trying to find it. I know I have it, but
Oh,
um,
okay. Well, what? So what? Because I noticed the kindergartners, oh my goodness, Brinkley. What grade is that? That's kindergarten, isn't it?
this is actual. It's a third. It's a. I think it's a third grade standard where they learn fractions.
Got
But
it.
we're just. But we're just gonna. We're doing it. We adapted it for our special ed students, so that they can also learn about fractions. But I can't see. Yeah, here it is. So, am I sharing my screen? No, I'm not. So I'm about to share my screen with you. So here we go. So when we're talking about fractions, boys
Okay.
and girls, we talk about what are we talking about? So what we're talking about is a fraction is a part of a whole group. It's a part of a group. So we have the whole, which is the bottom number, which is called a denominator. So you have the whole part of the group. And then you have the part of that whole, which is your numerator. So when we're making our fraction flowers today, boys and girls, we're going to learn about how to take apart a whole flower and make it into different parts, but they all equal one part. So we have a whole square. So let's look at this square. So you have a whole square, and this whole square has it's been divided into four equal parts. So you see, so we have 1, 2, 3, 4. So the whole is equal to 4 parts. So we want to see how many parts. So if we wanted to make a fraction of that part, we can shade in, and you see that red, the red is shaded in. That's one part of the 4 equal parts. So that makes it 1/4, which is the red part. So the red part is what we shaded. Okay, boys and girls? Then we can look at our circle. Sorry. We can look at our a circle. Let me move it up a little so you can see. So we have a whole circle. So let's just think about, we have a pizza pie, and we decided we wanted to divide this piece of pie into 3 whole equal parts. So you have your friend, you and 2 of your other friends. So 2 of your other friends wanted a piece of your pie. So we had to find out, how can we get 2 of our friends to get the equal part of the pie. So we divided into 3 equal parts, and then we shaded 2 pieces or 2 parts of this circle to make it 2/3, which was shaded in red. All right. So boys and girls, as you continue to look, you can look around you all day long and think about different things that you can divide into equal parts. Let's just say you wanted to have a candy bar. So these 3 dots, these 3 circles, 3 dots, we're going to represent as a candy bar, right? So I wanted to give it to my sister and my brother. So I had to divide it into 3 parts. 1, 2, 3. Well, my brother, he decided he didn't want none. So only person that's going to get a piece of this whole piece of candy bar would be me. So I'm going to shade in 1 part so that we can see 1 part of my shaded in. Okay. So that's part of how we figure out what a fraction is. Okay, boys and girls, that's how we figure out what a fraction is. All right. So today we're going to I sent home some fraction flower parts, and so we're going to make our own fraction flowers. So let me unshare my screen for a second so that you can see what I'm going to do. Okay, 1 second. All right, so now I have different parts. So we have, how many parts do we have? So we're gonna look at this. So we're gonna look, you have plenty of circles, so you can choose what you want to do today, but we have 2 different parts, right? So we divided this circle into, well, let's first start off. Let me go back, I'm sorry. So we have a whole circle, and we're gonna put it in the middle of a flower. So this is 1 whole part. So this is the whole, right? Well, now we want to divide it into 2 equal parts, right? So there's 1 part, there's 2. So how many parts do we have? 2. So you got 2 on the bottom, right? Thank you. So how many parts? So we got 1/2. So each part is equal to 1/2, right? Then we're not going all the way up to 10. So we're going to go up to 4 so you can see, right? So now we got another piece of the pizza. Well, we're going to call this our pizza, but it's going into our fraction flour, right? So we have part of, and all these parts, look at this now. All these parts make one whole when you put them together. So they make a whole piece when you put them together. But if you take them away, you only got half of it, right? So now we got a third. So a third would be how many parts, boys and girls? How many? 3. So let's count. 1, 2, 3. So we got 3 whole parts, right? So that means we got, if we shaded in just one piece, it'll be 1/3 of that whole piece of pie, right? And our last one would be a 4th. So we cut this pizza. We had 4 friends and we wanted to give them all 4 pieces of this pizza. And so now we got 4 pieces. 1, 2, 3, 4. Remember, 4 is our denominator. So that tells us how many parts in the whole. And 1 is our numerator. So that tells us what pieces that we cut. We only cut 1. But let's just say I decided, now I'm gonna make it a little tricky for you. So just listen. Let's just say I decided to put 2 of these together. These 2 together would make 2/4. So we would have 2/4 of this piece of pie. If you did 3, you would have 3/4. And then if you had all 4, you can make this 4/4, right? All right, so what we're doing today is we're going to cut. So we're going to put our flour together and I'm going to show you. So we're going to cut, and I'm going to do it with my half of a pizza pie, okay? I did my whole just so you can see what it looked like and make this a pretty old flour. So now we're going to do our half. So I'm going to cut my circle, and you should be doing this at home, boys and girls. You should be cutting your circle in half, right? I mean, just all the way around. This is good for cutting skills. So if you don't know how to cut, you need to get your parents to help you cut, okay? All right. So, and you can color it too. So I didn't want to color mine, but we could color this too, right? So then I'm going to put my flour. I'm going to put it on my flour. But I'm going to show you how we make these fractions, and you know what? You can do different parts to make a whole flour, okay? So look, this is my half of a flour. This is 1/2, right? So see it? It's 1/2. Well, now guess what I can do? If I want to split it in half, guess what I'm going to do? I'm going to cut it down the middle to make a half. So guess what? How many parts do I have now?
2.
2. You got 2. Good. So now if I put it back together, what do you think I have? Do I still have 2 parts, or do I have a whole?
1 whole.
You got 1 whole, but you also still have 2 parts. So now you got 2 parts of a whole. So guess what? So we made a fraction flour that says 2 parts of a whole. But guess what I can do? I can put these 2 together. So put them together, it makes a whole pie. So guess what? 1/2 and 1/2 equals 1 whole piece of pie, right? Okay, so it equals 1 whole fraction. All right. Now, how about, well, let's just see if I wanted to add some, remember we talked about those 4ths. Remember? We talked about those 4ths. So if I can put these 4ths just like this, and I can make a whole different flour. I can make a whole different flour, and they'll all equal together. So just remember, I'm gonna do it like this so you can see. I know I'm gluing my stuff together. Yep, that's what happens when we trying to, you know. So so I'm gonna put my 1/4 together. So look, we have 1/4 and 1/4, right? That's gonna give you, how many that's gonna give you? 1 plus 1 is what?
2.
2. So it's gonna be 2/4. And we put a whole half together. What do we have? A whole pizza pie. So do you see how these two, 2/4 is equivalent? Well, it does, equivalent means equivalent. That's a new word. I didn't talk about that word, have I? So that word means equal. It means the same. Correct me if I, do you know what? Well, that's a big old word, boys and girls. So boys and girls, I want you to remember that word when I say equivalent. Equivalent means the same. So 2/4 is the same as 1/2. That's the same. So this is how you can see, and you can make your pretty little flower. And guess what? And all of this can equal to 1 whole flower. Okay? And we divided it. So what we've been doing is we've been dividing. What does dividing mean? Oh no, you just told me a new word, Miss Hope. A new word was divide. That new word means cut up and cut into pieces, right? You're taking something and cutting it up into pieces, right? So boys and girls, we learned 2 new words, and we've learned how to make what a fraction is. So we learned a fraction is a whole part of a group, right? We also learned the word equivalent, and equivalent means the same. And then we learned the oh no, I forgot. We also learned the word denominator. Denominator is parts of a, what is it? It's part of the whole. I'm sorry, it is the whole. That's how many parts are in a whole, in the whole big old thing. And then we learned about the numerator, which is part of that whole. So that 1 is part of this 4. So 1 is part of the 4. The 4 is a whole. So numerator, we're going to learn about it again in our next lesson. But I just wanted to give you your vocabulary words so that you know what we're talking about. So like I said, we talked about a whole. We talked about equivalent, which is the same, means the same. We talked about the parts. So we talked about the parts, and we also made our fraction flowers. All right, boys and girls, it was so great working with you all today and letting you see our lesson for today. Thank you. Okay. Oh my goodness, I was nervous.
Good job.
I had